Good morning, Internet! My name is Dig-Daeg Studios, and welcome back. It's been a while, a whole 3 days since the last time I've posted anything, so yeah, let's get this going. Today's episode is going to be something a little bit different. I haven't really done something like this before. Just kind of tell a story while there's some gameplay audio. My original plan was to Let's Play Terraria while I was telling a very specific clickbaity story, but as it turns out, I cannot multitask, so we're going with this instead. But you're not here to listen to me ramble on, you're here for that sweet, sweet clickbait title, and that is exactly what I'm going to deliver to you today. I saved my brother from drowning. And there's a reason that there are air quotes there. A lot of years ago, when I was still trying to learn how to swim, I was taking swimming lessons at this community pool. And I was there with me, my younger sister, and my younger brother. And we were just, there having a good time learning how to not swim and drown. It was solid. The very last day of swimming lessons is just a fun day. You just kind of roam around the pool, jump off the high dive, stuff like that, do flips and try your best not to drown. A lot of the little kids were going off the high dive and everything was fine, but they were 5-6 years old and they were just yeeting themselves off of the 2-story high dive. It was not that high, it was just a normal high dive. But my brother, who at the time I think was 7, I want to say, he was not 10. He was younger than 10, definitely younger than a decade. He was 7 or 8, I want to say. But he decided that he wanted to participate in the yeeting of his body off of the high dive. And most of the kids who went off the high dive kind of couldn't swim, and so they brought floaty devices and stuff like that. A lot of them had pool noodles to help them, and they would just jump off with the pool noodles, which would not only break their fall, but also help them not drown. And so my brother goes up with the pool noodle, and I'm just kind of sitting on the side watching him, making sure that he doesn't fall and belly flop and immediately pass out and die, because that would suck. And so he goes up with the pool noodle, and he's like, okay, I'm ready to jump, and then he throws the pool noodle off the high dive. His thought process was that he was going to land on the pool noodle to save himself from drowning. And I was looking at him like, what on earth are you thinking? Why? Well, that is that what's your plan here? And he just throws it off, and my mom's sitting back there videotaping the whole thing, and he's just chucks the pool noodle off of the high dive, and then he's like, hey, I'm ready, and jumps off, but lands a foot away from his thrown off pool noodle. And he's 6 or 7 or 8, one of the 3, I think, maybe, no, not 9, but he lands a foot away from the pool noodle, and it's barely too far away for him to just immediately grab it. And so he starts flailing around in the water because he can't swim. And so I'm just sitting there is somebody gonna do something? There are a bunch of teachers around here. They're all really crusty teenagers just kind of around chatting with each other. No? Okay, well, I guess I'll do it. So I swim out a foot into the deep end, hand him his pool noodle, and then swim back. That's all I did. And he grabbed the pool noodle and swam back and was completely fine. That's why I have it in air quotes. I just gave him the pool noodle and that was it. And he probably would have been fine anyways. But the biggest part of the story happens afterwards. On the video, you can hear my mom, after he jumped off, just go, he can't swim! He can't swim! Guys, he can't swim! Dang it, get him! Yes! Okay. She was yelling at the instructors just guys, save him, because they were just chatting with themselves, not really paying attention. And she goes into a certain kind of mode. She calls it Mama Bear mode. I call it her Karen mode. And I'm not, Mom, if you're watching this, I'm not saying that you going into this mode marks you as a Karen. I just think it's funny calling it that. After the whole pool incident, she calls the pool. She calls up the pool and is just I'm going to pull the Karen voice, just because I think it makes it 10 times funnier, because my mama's not a Karen, but this is the most Karen thing she's ever done. She's just My kid jumped off the high dive and couldn't swim. And all of your pool instructors just sat there and didn't do anything. My other son had to save my first son from drowning because of you. You guys better get yourselves together, or I'm going to sue. I don't think she actually went as far as to threaten to sue them. I'm just totally pulling the Karen vibes. But yeah, I legit remember this. She called the pool and was just like, you guys better get yourselves together or we're not showing up to that pool ever again. And then, yeah, that's kind of the end of the story. She called the pool. They apologized. I don't know if they gave her a refund or not. I would probably have to ask, but I like to think that they did something, or that, I don't know. But yeah, so I quote unquote saved my brother from drowning, even though all I did was just like smack him with a pool noodle and he was fine. But yeah, that's the whole story. I hope you guys enjoyed. Join me on the next very clickbaity title. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below your most heroic act for your sibling or friends when you were young. I actually have another one in mind, but I will save that for a different video. Thank you all for watching, and as always, until next time.